New Chanel, did that split? Champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Miami Dolphins.
Kickoff for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Ford Field. And this will make it into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry now for Adrian Peterson. He'll have a first down past the 40, the 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. Adrian Peterson, 75 yards, and the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
I remember on the phone and shit, man.
Brings up second.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2 and now on first down. And over the middle, this is Parker. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Lions' 33-yard
That
line.
last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Now a short one to Gesicki. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. It's a first down on a gain of 10. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
I like your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play. Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now some movement before the snap. And we have our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and 4.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run with Peterson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
Controller is spazzing right now.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. Big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 40, the 20, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
7-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And there's completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Hey, I'm good. How are you doing? Yeah, absolutely. I can play you up
Stafford now to throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first.
Hey, you know what? Can I call you back in like 10
First
15 minutes?
target, first catch, and a first down.
48-yard line.
Can I do that for you? Is that okay? Can I give you a call back in about 15 minutes? I'm going to run a meeting in around 15.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter.
Did you send me an email
14-7.
Let me see here. Right. Okay, gotcha. Is it another quote going to the same spot? Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll give you a call right back for it.
A reminder, coming up at halftime,
Thank
Jonathan
you,
Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Shedding the tackle, and gives him some room. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, 36 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, here's Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Punt, 7 on the return. And the Lions will take over.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Christian Wilkins on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 40.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, Stafford. It's caught. Jones. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Operating from the gun, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stafford. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
T.J. Hawkinson, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect.
Oh, hold your block, bro.
You like what your game plan's showing you.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
3-yard pickup. And
for the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
Sometimes it's hard to believe.
Bro, my controller is
times
spazzing
this
so
game
much
is
right now.
about
It's
patience,
ridiculous.
isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Oh, come on.
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense.
Oh, all right. He caught me in something.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Amendola catching it left side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Yo, how do you do man-to-man outside leverage?
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, okay, there we go.
On 2nd down, Swift. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. They take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want...
Damn, bro, he's slow as dirt.
They need it, it's intercepted. Across the midfield, striking down the 47-yard line. They're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. So left side, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Stafford able to get this complete to Swift, his running back. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Get the fuck on, bro.
Takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
27-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh my God, bro, you fucker.
The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up the routes quickly as well.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. And I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. On the crossing route, complete. It's Grant. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. It's a big play there for Miami. 58 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. That's caught at the 3. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Miami.
From 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Sanders now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game, 28-all. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hard to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Throwing is Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. Second and 10. Stafford now to throw. Left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They run again on first down. Peterson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old. They can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Second and 12.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. That's to his running back, complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Hey, how you doing?
From the gun, it's again to Peterson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock
They
the
broke
ball
everything?
free and protect their end zone.
Okay.
Like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. This will be caught at about the 5. Well, this is going to depend on his spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll try it now with Swift. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him?
Yeah, okay. Let me. I'm gonna call the carrier, get to the bottom of this, and see exactly what went wrong too. Okay. Let me call the carrier right now, and I'll get to the bottom of this. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
They did.
Ball carrier.
Right. Yep. I'll call them right now, and I'll get the sack
Baker in
of
on the
that.
tackle. Turnover on down.
Okay.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
12.
This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
Yeah, starting to put together a nice drive.
And a Dolphin first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Up to 46 yards.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. It's intercepted.
Oh my God.
Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You fucking suck.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles and a timeout. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Stafford. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Xavier Howard on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. So the OT clock hit 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. Here comes the Lions punter now. And in double overtime, this needs to be a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean,
he's got Daylay. He's at the 30. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Our final score in overtime. Score Dolphins 34.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it.